Hello, hello. Hey Les, hey Snifty, hello Bang Bang. Well, in the next hour or so, the beta will be shut down, so... Oh, here's how you can set up stuff like this. Huh. I was thinking, let's try this, I guess. Now that I've had a decent level of practice, I guess I'll give it another try, or a try at all. The thing is, I'm not going to have really any items or anything, so... And I don't even have the meal that I wanted to use. Gives you a little bit of extra evasion, but... I guess... Defender's pretty good, too. Well, no guarantees, of course, but... I guess we'll see how I do.
Will help with this quest. Let's be sure to use them.
Really sucks. What an annoying son of a bitch. Sucks, I'm gonna pop that wound. I'm not gonna get it for the gauge. That's so stupid.
Always happy to take a quest.
That's such bullshit.
Keep an eye on its chain like a pack.
Shut the fuck up, Alma. Oh my god. That was really close. Some actions are just way too fucking slow in this game. World had the same problem. Rise has the same fucking problem, actually. It's not looking good. Did that not grab it? Pretty sure I foresighted. Why the fuck does it take so long to get back up, dude? attack I pushed a button for it literally did not happen.
I'll put the materials I gathered in your item box.
Cool. The biggest problem with this is I'm using the easiest weapon in the game, so.
I'm glad you're all right. Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out, okay? Yes.
People keep asking me if I've done it solo. This isn't for me, believe me.
I'm all fired up. Now commencing quest by order of the guild. They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
What the fuck? Seriously? In what fucking world does that hit me? Cool. Cool. Oh my fucking god. I love how he just decides sometimes that he's gonna do 2. I love how large the fucking radius is on every monster roar. He's such an annoying bastard. Oh my fucking god. Let me do anything! For fuck's sake. Should have hit his wings, not his head. That's so fucking stupid, dude. He doesn't always do the double slam, so I literally cannot ever think that it's gonna happen. I can't ever prepare for it because I don't know when it's gonna happen. And then he just fucking does that out of fucking nowhere. Out of fucking nowhere.
More supplies have been added.
Cool. What the fuck is he doing? I'm over here, jackass. Jesus Christ. Cool. Cool, that is not the direction I was rolling. That is not. What the fuck? Wanted to roll towards his other chains. Literally not that fucking direction. Really cool. Love it when my character does the things I fucking tell it to. Cool, sure. Yet again, I cannot account for him ever doing the double slam. It's just, there's no tell for it. Dude, this guy is such an annoying fucking piece of shit. Literally never stops fucking moving. Just combos and nothing else, dude. Fucking Jesus Christ, finally. I'm not beating him. Cool. For fuck's sake, really? That's such fucking stupid bullshit. I'm getting caught at the end there. There's a fucking chain that reaches out way farther than it needs to. Cool. Cool delay. Cool. Cool fucking delay. Dude, like, that move is such fucking bullshit sometimes. When it's not aimed at you, like, there's literally no way to tell where the fuck to roll. Cool. I didn't want to hit his head. I want to hit this. What the fuck, dude? Give me a fucking downtime! Give me any fucking downtime. Really?
Weather's changing.
Dude. Like... This is such fucking bullshit. Why do I even try? I can't foresight because my attacks don't have enough, like, end lag. So fucking annoying. I shouldn't be doing this. I should have used the weak point. Dude, when is his chains gonna fucking go away? Cool. Dude.
Let's take a quick
Always
break.
happy to take your quest.
There's no second one. Cool. Finally. Can his other arm break now? Did I? Right. Dude, this guy is so fucking annoying. What happened to my fucking red gauge? Oh my god. That is such fucking bullshit. 100% fucking bullshit. There goes my sharpness, cool. Love that. Should have attacked earlier, maybe I could have foresighted it. There goes one of my very small openings because he doesn't stop doing stuff. Fuck's sake. Just got white. Cool, of course he is. Of course he is. Because why the fuck not? Gotta remember. I literally don't have fucking time. I don't need to see Windward Plains. I need to see my fucking map. Jesus Christ.
I'll ride with you.
He's gonna land and I'm just gonna time out. Like... Thanks for wasting fucking 40 minutes. Oh, son of a bitch. Sure, he didn't see me. You're gonna tell me I could have sneak attacked him? For fuck's sake, dude. Fuck. Jesus, dude. What, did I have 1 second left? With the fucking easiest weapon in the game?
My partner. This thing's a trove of new data.
Cool. Eight seconds. 7. Whatever. Well, if anyone asks if I soloed it yet, then there we go, I guess. Probably got one of the worst times, too. Maybe we'll try it with Gunlance, I guess. Sorry I wasn't reading chat. Just
Hunt is on. Let's have another
trying
look
to
at
lock
this
in and all that.
Those supplies will help with this quest. Let's be sure to use them. Rey Dau, muscle that monster!
Yeah, that didn't hit him, sure. That's so fucking stupid, dude. Fucking negative iframes. Something I think that's worth understanding is that not everyone's brains work the same way. I don't want to win by the skin of my fucking teeth. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to barely fucking scratch out a victory using the easiest weapon in the fucking game. You know what I mean? This is why all this stupid shit that I take, you know, so seriously, that I complain about all the fucking time, like the shitty community, this is why I do it. Because it sucks, dude. The stupid fucking 20-minute arbitrary artificial difficulty time limit on this fucking quest, on Fatalis and Worlds, it's not alright. For fuck's sake, dude. This guy just sucks to fight solo. Like, straight up. At least if you're trying to kill him in under 20 minutes. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Fucking hell! Oh, I just can't. Okay, cool. Whatever. Look how much value I get out of a fucking greatsword counter. Surprised it didn't hit me. I'm probably dead. Sure. I don't know why I'm trying to use a wound attack on Gunlance, honestly. Not what I meant to do. Sneak attack. I keep forgetting about this. I think they should mark you as sacred on the map. I don't know if they do, but I always lose track of it. Why do I keep trying this? Wow. I actually got it. For fuck's sake. Jesus. Judging by the last time, I wasn't sure if that would actually connect. Okay. Didn't do the slam on accident. Fuck, come on. Yeah, Gunlance is really good. Just like always, I feel like it'll probably just be better than Longsword, despite everyone thinking Longsword is just like the best weapon, period. See also people with no brains. Surprised that they can live that way. Gunlance is really, really good in this game. Where's he going? I don't have a camp there. If I really wanted to, I guess, I could try to min-max the camp locations for this quest. But that's so fucking obnoxious. That should not be necessary. When they give you 20 minutes like this, they expect you to set up your camps properly for this monster in particular. To make, you know, just in case, to put the camps where he might go. At that point, you might as well remove like half of the campsites because they're all kind of fucking useless. That is absolute bullshit. There is no fucking way he didn't get hit by that. Cool. I don't like how it always reloads after a clash like that. Even if you're at like full like ammo and stuff, you know? It's almost dead. Is it going to the fucking dune area? I can't. Yeah, it is. Hey look guys, the most exhilarating part of Monster Hunter Wilds so far.
Always happy to take a
having absolutely nothing to do while the monster is making its fucking way over here. This looks bad. This is bad. This is a bad look. Cannot believe, even for a beta, that they did this. Like, this is just absurd. This is actually just ridiculous. But to be fair, I would rather it do this. Just not when the quest has a 20 fucking minute time limit. So, you know. To be fair, again, this really wasn't that bad of a walk. Or a wait, rather. But, 20 minutes. And even when I fuck up the counter with Gunlance, I still get value out of it. Even if I fuck up the counter with Gunlance, I still get value out of it. Like... But nah. Longsword's too good. Longsword's for noobs. Longsword just kind of sucks. I hate Longsword. Okay, I don't know why I'm not doing the attack that I wanted to, but... Unchain. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. That should not be allowed to happen. Give me a break, man. Never actually tried to solo him before. It's honestly kind of ass. Servers should be going down in like around a minute, and motherfuckers are running to another area, so probably won't get the Gunlance clear. I only used one Mega Potion in this quest, so... Really? Is Longsword just for noobs? I mean... Is Longsword just the easy weapon that's, you know, just a free win and way too good? Despite the fact that I've used Gunlance this fight, got really close, got him to the last area, and I only used a single fucking Mega Potion? Like, guys, at a certain point, you just gotta shut the fuck up. And stop talking about how Longsword is, like, broken and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Not you, I'm just saying. The dumb shits who do. Like, it's just... It's honestly asinine. It's always been fucking stupid, but it's getting ridiculous at this point. And I honestly do think that the community needs to step in and say, guys, this is fucking stupid. Like, you gotta be real with yourselves, you know what I mean? Look at that. You could argue I had a little bit of practice with the quest before, but honestly, I've had tons of practice with Arkveld. I was honestly kind of predicting I'd have trouble with Longsword, and I would just be able to do it no problem with Gunlance. Better time with Gunlance. I'm not a Gunlance main, dude. I'm a fucking Longsword main, and I spent most of the beta time with Longsword. Now, we're just gonna say again that Longsword is just, like, this free win. Like, it just... When I fail the quest, when I fail a solo Arkveld with a Longsword, is it just... With the easiest weapon in the game. Like, what does that say about me? Am I just that bad? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know? I was thinking about doing Trank Bomb, but I just didn't... You know, didn't want to. Yeah, okay. I'll give you that. The chip damage with the counter and with switch axe it sucks. I don't think that it should be a thing, and if it is, they better have a damn good reason for it. But as far as I'm aware, the beta should be done now. I'm not really sure. Not in the public lobby, just one of these single player ones. It just sucks, you know? It just sucks, man. It's disheartening, it's upsetting. When you find yourself in a place, I'm not talking about myself here, because believe me, when you find yourself in a place you feel comfortable, you know, you feel welcome, and all of a sudden there's just like a pretty vocal minority, despite, you know, maybe a minority. Like they just kind of... Do we have an extra day? Really? That's weird. Why? But it's just, you know, it just sucks. And I'm not like speaking for other people. I'm really just speaking for myself. When I was, you know, when I was new to the game and all that, I would see people bitching about Longsword tripping people, and I would say to myself, "Oh, okay, I gotta be careful. I gotta make sure not to trip my teammates because, you know, I'm not a fucking asshole." And then like later on, I just find out that, well, apparently Longsword seems to be, you know, people seem to really fucking hate this thing beyond just tripping, and it's just like, what? PSN was down last week, so they added a day. Oh, I thought that was just for PlayStation. Huh. So it's for everyone? I guess it'd be easier on their end to just extend it for everyone, huh? That's interesting. Well. Well, I mean... I guess I'll pop into a public lobby. Could I do it from here, or do I have to, like, go back? Oh my god. Chat log, link party. Oh, pause game. Now I wish I could rotate my camera while I was paused, but I understand why that might not be, I guess, like the best. Here we go. Longsword's still a popular weapon up by a mile. So, popularity does not mean the majority. I think it's a really, really, really important and good point that what's-his-name made. Unfortunately, I don't remember his name. The guy who made In Defense of Longsword, it's a very good video, and even if you don't give a shit about Longsword or any of this stuff, I think it's a really good video to watch, just regardless. But even if 30%, even if 40% of people played Longsword, which apparently was the case with Base Rise, that still means that 60% of the player base use all of the other weapons, you know? And now, don't get me wrong, I understand, you know, still having a majority of some sort is, you know, worth noticing. But at the same time, like, dude, 20% of the player base uses Longsword, okay? So, the majority of players are not using Longsword is what you're telling me, because that's true. It's the most popular choice, you're most likely to see it, but that just means that most players are using other weapons, period. Like, less people are using Sword and Shield, less people are using Hammer, less people are using Gunlance, you know, whatever. But if you take a step, just one step back, you realize less people are using Longsword than the rest of the weapons as well. And I think that's honestly very worth acknowledging as well. Let me see if I got this code right. There's no, like, is there a copy, like, code button? Like there was in World? Because I don't like having to read it off and be like, oh shit, I don't know if I got it right. I saw someone had a lobby ID of, like, oh, I should probably, like, label these. I don't know, man. I think it is very worth, you know, considering and acknowledging. As much as we want to consider and acknowledge the popularity of the weapon, which I think is fair too. Again, like, I think that it should be considered, and that should be, you know, like, why, right? So, wait, can you make your own lobby ID, or does it just give you a private one? Oh, I just played my own stream. That's so annoying, dude. I hate doing that. It's my bad. Probably a bit of hipsterism involved. Yeah, there's a lot of holy shit. Oh my god, guys. Waffle Snuffles. Come Lord! Oh my god! People probably don't understand that reference, but that's a Pomeranian's name. He's the one. He was the one that goes arf. You know what I mean? You know the one. You know the one. Don't lie to me. Anyways. Yeah, I can make a private one. That's fine. I kind of want the larger one. As far as I'm aware, the private lobbies are restricted to like 16 players, right? Which really sucks, honestly. But I don't like Longsword. That's because I was a Longsword main in the old games, and I despise how they changed it. That's honestly fair. That's like saying that you like that you love Hunting Horn, but you hate what they did to it in Rise. I think that's completely legitimate, honestly. Like, that's a normal stance to have. That's a normal take, and that's all I expect from people is just to have a realistic and you know what I mean? Like, that is nothing. What, like what? You know? 16 only, yeah. For me, I love the counter-heavy, you know... I mean, I just love countering and parrying in games. That's just, you know, I like timing, stuff like that. But... oh, wow, you can automatically launch one of these. That's actually really cool. But at the same time, right, like, I wish I could just do a random optional quest. I guess I could just look at what monsters are out there, huh? Here's Ro. Yeah, let's do Balahara. Balahara is cool. I can't like post and prep. What was I saying? Oh, I really like. I should probably turn the SOS flare off if I'm playing with others, huh? Because we're just gonna get randoms. Oops.
Hope you find something useful.
But I still find second generation Longsword to be extremely good and fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Because like I really do. I've said it before. I think it'd be really cool to have like an old style of Longsword, where you don't level the gauge. You know, where I would even be fine with not having like any counter moves or anything like that. It'd be cool to have like, you know, directional fade slashes and, you know, the spirit combo, but like just buff the motion values of the attacks and remove all of the counter stuff. I think, and the spirit gauge specifically, I think that's important enough to also do if you're gonna do that. That would be cool. Basically, give us like second gen Longsword with like a, you know, a lateral fade slash. That would be so fucking sick. I'm not saying that should be the base Longsword. I'm just saying like that would be cool to have as an option. You know what I mean? Yeah, Freedom Unite back. Yeah, because I've said it like in a previous stream recently. Like, arguably, I started with first gen and Freedom 1. Sure. More realistically, I started with second gen with Freedom Unite. And then in my heart, if you really want to call me like one generation or another, I kind of started with fourth generation with 4 Ultimate. So, but I did play a lot of Freedom Unite before playing those games. I guess you can call me fourth generation, but you know, I don't really like putting people into camps anyways. You know what I mean? I'm just a monster hunter. You know, you don't need to consider me anything really. Just oh what? Oh Jesus! Yo, that was kind of sick though. Imagine, yo, they should add a mod that cuts the music when you do like something crazy like a TCS, kind of like Ultra Kill's parry. Imagine when you hit a TCS, the music just cuts for a split second and fades back in. That shit would be so hype. Give us like a really thick sounding effect, like or some shit. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Just like, and then the music just stops for a minute and then fades back in. That would be sick. But yeah, nice. Hell yeah. Yeah. Funny thing about Longsword and me is like when I first played the game in Freedom 1 before I quit, I felt like Greatsword felt too slow and Sword and Shield felt way too weak. And I know better now, obviously, but I just couldn't find any weapon that worked for. Holy shit! I couldn't find any weapon that worked for me until I played. I skipped Freedom 1 and then I played Freedom. I want to say Freedom 2, but I eventually played Freedom Unite, because Freedom 2 would have been really, really awkward too. Whatever, I played Freedom Unite, and then I found out, you know, I found Longsword, which was kind of just the middle ground between Greatsword and Sword and Shield. It wasn't slow like Greatsword, but didn't feel weak like Longsword. And coming from Dark Souls, you know, that's something I really wanted. I wanted a weapon that felt weighty, you know, and like it did a lot of damage, or did some damage, but not like something really, really slow like an Ultra Greatsword or some shit like that, right? And the funny thing is, I got into Dark Souls, I'm pretty sure, because I thought it was a game. So, me and Monster Hunter are silly. I saw, I think, Monster Hunter in a magazine once, and I was like, that game looks really, really cool. And then I just kind of forgot about it. And then years later, I saw Dark Souls, and I'm like, oh, I think this is the game that I saw all those years ago in that like magazine, and I just never like looked into it or anything like that. I'm pretty sure this is that game. And so I played it and I enjoyed it, had a really, really good time. And then I found Monster Hunter, and I'm like, no, this is the game actually. What the fuck? Like, you know? So, yeah. I picked up Longsword because I wanted halfway between Sword and Shield and Greatsword. Yeah, I wonder how like common that is. I think that's a really cool thing. We always talk so much about how like, you know, Longsword's broken, Longsword's OP, Longsword's the favorite weapon of Capcom, whatever. Like, I don't care. Tell me your personal stories with the game. That's the only thing that matters, you know? And the only reason I make such a big stink of it is because, I mean, it's hard to say, but like I just feel like I should, you know? Because there's so much toxicity, and there always has been, like, I just feel like I gotta say something, you know? If not me, then who, I guess. Okay, that's not true. It's just, if not me, then who? Like, who else is gonna, like, speak up? I don't know. Eric's doesn't really talk about toxicity. Fucking Rubicon fucking doesn't, you know? Ratatosker, I don't think does. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe I just haven't seen him. But I've always said, like, and I've always wanted my communities to be a place that's, like, not like that explicitly. I don't want people to have struggles and come into my place and then just have people tell them, oh, just get good. And it's like, that's not what I want. Even if they mean it in good faith, even if they mean, you know, as a joke or whatever, it's just like, that's not what they want to hear, dude. I don't know, whatever, it's a mess. Whatever. But yeah, Freedom Unite, I haven't played it in so long. I'm not done with it, I still just need to, nice. I originally mained Longsword after coming from Dark Souls. A good middle ground weapon. That's so fucking awesome, you know? Again, I wonder how many people feel the same. Like, you know, Longsword being this middle ground weapon. Used it because Greatsword was too slow, you know? Whatever. Yeah, and I think that's to some extent fair, you know? I mean, I mean, again, honestly, me going into Portable Third, you know, for the guide series, I'm like, sometimes I'm just like, dude, why did they, like, borderline nerf Longsword from Freedom Unite? Because it just feels so awkward sometimes, but I'm getting used to it for sure. But like without all of this stuff that like World added basically, it just feels like they didn't really know what to do with it, if that makes sense. Which the Defensive Longsword video does like talk about, and it does like address. It was just like a beat stick is what he said, and I think that's kind of fair. But yeah, it was elegant. It was good. It was the reason it worked so well is because of the attacks that it did pretty good damage, you know, and it had to because it only had a couple of attacks. And that's fine. I don't know. Dual blades feel so much better. Spin is cool on Balahara. Yeah, it is, dude. I swear. I think when I played, oh yeah, I think when I played World before or something like that, I think maybe when I was playing with Adam, I support Hunter, Alessa. I was using dual blades, and I would pretty much at every moment I could, I would use the like the one where you spin down the body of the monster. It's so cool. It's really funny. Like I see stuff like that, and I'm just like, yeah, it's pretty cool. But then like actually doing it, I don't know. I tend not to get excited over really anything. I don't know. It's a mess. Don't worry about it. Anyways. Did that bug of the weak spot not disappearing again? Nice. God, imagine if that didn't get fixed. And the funny thing is, actually speaking of not liking Longsword, what Longsword became, literally the same thing with me. I played Freedom Unite Longsword, and then I played 4 Ultimate, and I was like, what the fuck did they do with Longsword? Like I kind of skipped 3rd gen entirely, and I went to the 4th gen because it was like the new gen. It was the newest generation at the time, and I got Generations on release. But yeah, I literally was like, what the fuck did they do with Longsword, dude? This is ass. Like, I don't want to play Longsword because, you know, you get to red gauge. I'm like, okay, this is a cool new thing. But then when you run out of gauge, like, you just lose red gauge. And I was always like, why? Like, what the fuck? And even now, I'm sure it's fine to some extent. But right, like, I just hated that. I always hated it. So what I did was I was like, well, I guess now that I have more experience in the game in general, maybe I should try a new weapon. And so I looked around at the weapons, and I was like, well, Charge Blade seems really cool, but it's so complicated, and I can't wrap my head around it. So, you know, Greatsword's the one that I always kind of, you know, it's like the iconic weapon for Monster Hunter. They have it in the intro of Freedom Unite. You know, I'll use Greatsword. And so, my main weapon throughout 4 Ultimate Space game was Greatsword. And then later I figured, well, all right, fine, I'll try to figure out Charge Blade, and Charge Blade is fucking ridiculous. And so towards the end of actually, yeah, towards the end of 4 Ultimate, I guess towards the end of high rank, I started using Charge Blade. And it was really good. I remember I got the Shrouded Nursilla Charge Blade because it had like sleep element, and I would just put monsters to sleep and use the SAED, and it's just like, it's over. Like, so going into World, I just kind of kept with the same thing. I honestly, for the longest time, I don't think until Iceborne I even touched Longsword in Worlds. Seriously, like that's kind of how I felt about it. I just kind of felt betrayed a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, why would I use Longsword? Like I don't like what they did with it. So I used Greatsword. I used Greatsword throughout most of World. I used Charge Blade a little bit too, but Greatsword with the tackle move, ooh. Base World Greatsword, that's the sauce right there, you know? Iceborne kind of fucked with it with the Clutch Claw thing, you know, being able to go instantly into TCS type shit. But anyways, very strong weapon in Iceborne, very strong weapon in Sunbreak. But yeah, like, I also used bow a little bit. My first Nergigante clear was with bow, so. And I used a lot of evasion skills too, something I almost never did. Or basically never did. But yeah, I don't know. It's just cool. And then, you know, Iceborne came out and like, all right, well, I'll give Longsword a try, and I did, and I was like, what the fuck? Holy shit! This is just all different. And Foresight Slash itself, I was like, I don't know how to use this. Like, you have to attack first, and it's so weird, dude. I can't do this. Like, it's hard. Every time I would use Foresight, I'd be like, oh right, I have to go in the opposite direction I actually want to go. Like, it's. And so when I see people say, like, yeah, Foresight has so much iframes, and Foresight is just a free, you know, whatever, and it's just like, dude, have you fucking used the weapon for, like, longer than 10 minutes? Like, because when I first picked up Longsword as a Longsword user, I was like, yeah, I can't, like, this is confusing, dog. This is a lot. I can't do this, like, you know? It took me a very long time to get the muscle memory and to get the, you know, to get all of that down. And then don't even fucking... you know, special sheath. I didn't know why I would ever want to use that. Like, I had they had the counter attack on the normal attack, but then I noticed the EI Spirit Slash seemed to have like a lot more iframes, and so I was like, okay, well that's the one you want to use. But if you miss, you just lose a spirit gauge, and it's like, well, why would I ever do that? And now only after playing Rise and Sunbreak so much with how good they made Longsword did I even ever go back and use EI Spirit Slash in World, literally. Like, seriously. I didn't use EI Spirit Slash in World until I played Rise, and then went back, like, because it was bad. I'm happy with Charge Blade and Switch Axe. Yeah, they're really good. They're really, really good. Oversized Sword and Shield and Longsword with weaker counter. Yeah, dude, Switch Axe has really, really grown on me. Kind of recently, honestly. With Portable Third, I want to try to use it a little bit more, and so I used it against Giganox, and I used it against Nargacuga, and I'm just like, dude, this weapon kicks ass. What the fuck? So, I feel you. There is so much in Rise. There's such a high skill ceiling. I never really gave most of the weapons like a fair try. Most of my time in Rise and Sunbreak was spent using, obviously, Longsword, but I also did a playthrough of Sword and Shield, because I just couldn't figure out the weapon, funnily enough, and I still can't. And I also played a lot of bow as well, so. don't know. Played Rise before Worlds, so you can imagine my shock going from For You to Rise. Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Make room for me too.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I just... Yeah, it's a mess.
Everything's being absorbed. Seems this area is safe.
Rey Dau.
Commencing quest now. Are you
Full
ready?
disclosure, you guys... Oh, SOS fucking flare. Whoops, I forgot to turn that off. My bad, my bad.
A supply ship
That's why we had a random, I think, with us.
useful.
Sorry. Dual Blades is cool. I love stealing every wound. Boy, let me tell you about Bow. I wonder what they're gonna do with wounding in the full game, because wounding is one of the most glaring issues I see in the game right now. There is so much about this game that is amazing, but then there's the wound system, and it's just like, it's weird. Like, it doesn't seem like it makes much sense in a multiplayer setting. And some weapons, like, they can eat it way too easily, and other weapons have a lot of trouble. And some weapons get a ton of value out of it, and other weapons don't really get any. It's just weird. So you're the reason I can't get my Savage Axe buff. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, right? The way to get Savage Axe is through a wound. What do you mean? You know, that's insane. Why would they do that? And when a bow can just pop every single wound on a monster as soon as it pops up from anywhere in the area, basically. Like, why did they do that? Why for a single second did they think, yeah, this is okay? You know what I mean? Like, it just really makes me scratch my head. I don't understand how they possibly could have thought that was a good idea. And I don't mean that to be mean. I mean that to say, like this really just shouldn't have been. I don't know, dude. It's not like really I have like any better like system or idea for it. I don't know, man. I'll play a different weapon now. I mean, you can play dual blades. I just figure, you know, you got to share the wounds. You know what I mean? You got to be careful, and that's gonna be a big nice. That's gonna be a big like skill ceiling thing, and playing with others in Wilds, depending on what they do with the wound system. You really got to pay attention to who you're playing with, what weapon they're using, and whether or not they really want, you know, the wound, right? So you can kind of leave it alone. So, to a certain extent, I really do like it, but to another extent, it just adds a competitive thing to an already, unfortunately, co-op competitive game. As much as I don't want to think it is. Like, you know Fear 3? Remember Fear 3, the game? The video game? I don't like co-op competitive gameplay. That's so lame to me. When I play a co-op game, I want to co-op, you know what I mean? When I play a competitive game, sure, I'll compete. But like, why are you trying to mix these things? But anyways, yeah. It's just, you know what I mean? Because the person who gets the wound gets the more damage. They get the better moves. They get the better attacks, right? So everyone's gonna try to go for it immediately. And some hunts that I play, I don't even see any wounds because someone already, like, they get it immediately. And it's just, I don't know, dude. It makes me scratch my head. It makes me think, why didn't they just give some like unique, like only some players could see some wounds or something like that. I don't know, something. It's a cool system. It's a really cool mechanic, and the way it's implemented honestly can work really well in a team that is paying attention. Otherwise, it's a really aggravating part, and it really just doesn't need to be. If they couldn't figure out a way to balance it or anything like that, like, they could have just, you know, not had it in the game. I don't know. I'm not the game designer, so I really couldn't say. But I think maybe locking certain things like Savage Axe behind wounding is a little bit much, though. Yeah, for dual blades, it's hard not to steal it because it does the spin move. That's true. When I saw Balahara, like, 6 wounds popped all at once, I was like, do we have a bow user? Like, literally, I looked at the weapons. And I was like, I don't see a bow. What the fuck? It's crazy. Buff's not that bad. I was annoying for a few hours, but perfect block is easy enough to trigger. Generally think Charge Blade mains are being a bit dramatic. I haven't heard much from Charge Blade mains. Usually I've heard from Insect Glaive. No, actually, no, I have heard from some. But, most of the upset people right now I see are Insect Glaive, and especially like, well, Switch Axe because, you know, because Claude's in the chat. But but I see some people talking about Insect Glaive not being great, and recently I did see Charge Blade in a I went back to Reddit's shitty video on how he doesn't like Longsword and Wilds. And like, all I have to say to that is don't fucking play Wilds then, you dumbass. But yeah, I just went through the comment section, and yeah, I mean, some people are not very pleased with Charge Blade. And I haven't really played Charge Blade since World. I tried it a little bit in Rise. I tried all the weapons in Rise really, but you know, due to the nature of the game, you have to really like invest a lot in order to get like a working setup for a weapon. So I didn't want to do that with all the weapons. If that makes sense. I'm happy with Insect Glaive, but I recognize them. Yeah. Cause like nice. I feel like I forgot I should be doing offset attacks. Whoops. Oh lord. Like I don't find Switch Axe to really be too bad, but I realize that's, you know, I am not a Switch Axe fan, man. You know what I mean? So it's not really me who needs to feel like Switch Axe feels good, right? It's the Switch Axe mains, and if they're not happy with it, then yeah, that sucks. Hey, Twos, what's going on? Hello. Ah, come on. An outbreak of giant vigor wasps have been spotted. Nice. Nice. I haven't done a single offset attack. I'm displeased with myself. Yeah, I think that's good too, right? Even if, like, something that's so fucking annoying to me is when someone's complaining about something and their first, like, reaction to it is just, well, I don't have a problem with it. Like, okay, then shut the fuck up. Like, you know? Like, good for you. I don't care. I think it's good to be like, well, I don't really find it that difficult or bad or this or that, but, like, you know, I'm sorry that you're having trouble with it, you know. I mean, I hope that something g's done, or, you know, whatever. You can still be sympathetic. You don't have to be a prick, even if you can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to, even if you can't, like, understand what they're going through or whatever, right? There's, like, none of that in the Monster Hunter community. Absolutely, like, zero sympathy or regard for, you know, whatever. It just sucks. Like, who fucking raised these people? My parents were not... They did their best, but, you know, even I came out like this. Okay, that's... Never mind. Maybe that's not the best example. You get what I'm trying to say. Sheesh. Oh yeah, apparently there's some tech. Maybe I should go through the tech. I'll show it off in a sec. The tech in a sec. The sec tech. Damn. Ooh, imagine though. Imagine. Oh, the dream. Yeah! Yeah! No kindness, you must get good. Yeah, literally. And again, I think to a certain extent, at a certain level, at a certain point, telling someone, yeah, you just kind of have to get better, is a necessary thing to tell someone, sure. But it's not the first thing you tell them. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the first thing you say. The first thing you say when someone's having trouble is, well, I'm sorry you're having trouble with this boss. What is your gear? You know what I mean? What weapon are you using? If you want to help. If you don't want to help, then just shut the fuck up and say, hey, that sucks. Yeah, my first time was pretty rough too. That's all you gotta say. You don't gotta be a prick. In fact, it's free. It takes less effort not to be an asshole. In most situations. It's just insane. Anyway, whatever. Imagine. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna get noise complaints again. Holy shit. Oh boy, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh shit, I'm alive. I'm back. I was pleasantly surprised with Rey Dau because I had assumed that Rey Dau was gonna be the, the big bad that like was really hard to kill in the beta, right? Turns out that was not the right monster, and this fight feels really great regardless because that's not the monster that they wanted to be way harder than it needed to be artificially. Because in the Sunbreak demo it was Malzina, like that was the one that was way harder than it needed to be. And it had an arbitrary time limit. And I actually made a video about that. Not about the time limit, but like I made a guide basically on demo Malzino. And I literally said like, I'm not gonna beat him. I don't really expect you to beat him, but I'm just gonna show you like how to have a good time basically. How to do his moves, what his moves look like. Because it's a cool fight. But then then you fight him in an actual game and it's like, yeah, this is nothing like the demo. In fact, it's infinitely easier. And big part, due to how much damage he isn't doing to you, and also the time limit not being artificially less. It just sucks. Don't think you can offset his big slam? I could try. Stole an offset from me, I'm sorry. It was epic for what it's worth. I don't even know how hunting horn offsets work. I know it's a song, right? But like... Oh, gaming. I remember like the first time I tried using Greatsword against this guy, and like Hammer too actually, Hammer specifically, I was like, I'm not gonna do anything but try to get offset attacks. Nice. Hell yeah, Zrel is gaming right now. Zrel's doing the game right actually. Nice. Nice. He was about to do an aerial attack, but he's fucking blind. That's just... That don't make no sense. Uh-oh. Oh! We take this. I can't wait to see more of the food system too. Like... That's such a fun... That's such a cool thing. If you can make your system fun... If you have an option to make your system fun, right? Do it. I'm telling you, do it. Instead of just having a food system where you get buffs, where you have to choose some ingredients and it doesn't even like give you a recipe list or anything like that, so you don't even really know what you're doing. And you have to just trial and error, and then you realize like, oh, so the buffs I'm getting are not random actually. And what I'm eating actually does give me stuff. And so you start taking note of like what food item gives you buffs, and then eventually you realize, oh, it's not just these food items, it's like the categories of the items. Like, right, like dragon head and dragon whatever, right? They're both meat items, and like, bumple pumpkin or whatever, and fucking hot. Instead, we get this, where we get a fun little cutscene with what we chose, and it's like, dude, we could have peak. Every day we could have peak. It could just be peak after peak after peak. And yet they choose to give us mid. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the fondue system because it's cute and, oh, hello. I love the fondue system because it's cute and the fat cat is funny. I like the big meals that we get because it's awesome. But like it's just so fun. Nice. It's just so fun to just put some ingredients together and see it like actually like, you know, like cook it. You playing on base PS5? No, I'm playing on a modded PS5, more specifically a computer. And I'm using an Xbox controller. Ooh. You know, it's funny that the first overhead attacks, that was weird. For the greatsword and the longsword are the same. Oh yeah, let me go over that like tech that I saw on YouTube about. Cause y'all are gonna learn about this regardless eventually. It's probably like impossible that like Monster Hunter Wild video gamers in 2025 will not find out about this tech eventually, assuming it'll make it into the full game. I'm pretty sure it will. I don't know. Maybe not. But like, yeah, you can guard faster out of attacks if you do it properly. So here's a TCS, and then I'll hold guard so I guard as soon as possible. But if I do a TCS and I move while guarding, it'll be faster. Apparently. That's a little bit faster. It's hard to tell without seeing them side by side. That's pretty noticeably faster. See, that's pretty noticeably faster. Here's faster. Here's slower. Like that's noticeable. Another thing about longsword tech. Yeah, if you want to guard faster, guard while moving. And the reason that works is because I'll show it because he actually also talked about it too. I don't remember the YouTuber's name unfortunately, but if you look up like greatsword, like fast guard or like, you know, greatsword tech or whatever, you'll probably find it. Yeah, guard cancel, exactly. Longsword has some cancel tech as well. I don't really quite fully remember it. Yeah, like that. So, see this? When you do a spirit charge, something I didn't realize is that it actually charges up your spirit gauge. I did not know that. So for anyone who doesn't know, a foresight slash drains your spirit gauge completely, right? And you hear that sound that it makes when you do it? If you don't have any spirit gauge, it doesn't play that sound. No sound, no... And if you get hit while doing this, even if it normally would have evaded an attack, you just get hit. There's no evasion there at all. If I charge up a little bit, and then roll out of it and then do it, then you'll hear the sound, you'll see an effect on my character. That is a successful foresight. This is not, because I don't have any spirit gauge. That's why sometimes I'd be like, oh, I don't have spirit juice. You can do it with no spirit gauge. Like that. If you cancel out of the, that move, which is insane. You can also cancel out of that into a special sheath, which I did not know. I don't really know the applications of that necessarily. I think it's through this. Yeah. This is not normally possible. What the fuck? So yeah, if I try to spam special... Well, first of all, I need to attack before I can special sheath. But yeah, here's EI Spirit Slash. If I want to do it as fast as I possibly can... Well, I don't even know if I can. Here, I'll do an EI Spirit Slash and then I'll roll as fast as I can, or as soon as I can. Right, and then I could attack and then I can do another special sheath. Or, I can do an EI Spirit Slash, miss, and then do this tech. Just do it again. And what I'm doing is I'm holding right trigger, and as your character raises up your sword, apparently like right there, and then as before the sword goes like to your top right, you can input the command for either special sheath or most notably the foresight slash. So if I learn this, if I don't have any spirit gauge and I notice it, or I could just do it by default, I could just do this and then I could just do foresight whenever I want without any spirit gauge. And it's, from what I could tell, it doesn't seem like it's very hard, actually. Oops, I messed it up. I want to say if you Yeah, if you hold any direction, you mess it up. So you cannot be holding any direction. That's one thing. Yeah, I could do this, like... Yeah, if I try to angle the foresight slash, it doesn't work. I can use focus mode to aim, but like that's really awkward. Why are your Monster Hunter Wild graphics color more vibrant? I don't know. I'm just playing on default, I think. I don't know. I mean, it's probably vibrant because of this baddie existing in the world. Anyway, yeah, no problem, PJ. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, and thank you for the congratulations, I suppose. Sorry for, you know, the way I am sometimes. But yeah, guard cancel on Greatsword. Now, it's entirely possible that these are intended hidden tech. And I honestly kind of hope that it is, because God Eater has similar stuff. Like, there's no way that that stuff that they added to each weapon is, like intentional or not intentional, right? Like, but maybe, I don't know. But yeah, the only thing is I can't do a I cannot aim this, so it's just a standard base, like whatever direction I'm facing type shit. Foresight slash. So can I do like a foresight slash? I can't. I guess I could do that. You have to do an attack first. But again, if you move at all, pretty sure it just messes it up. You can't do it if you move even a little bit. So you have to have no input on your left stick. Yeah. Being able to cancel this, though, is probably, like, into another special sheet is probably going to be the most use I use it for. Because if you hit an EI Spirit Slash, this is what it looks like, right? You can just do another one right away, basically. But if you miss, you have to wait that long. That's the trade-off for having an epic anime counterattack, right? Is that if you fucking miss, the game tells you that you missed. And in Rise, they made it a little bit easier or better, because if you try to sheathe your weapon, you can actually sheathe your weapon, and it moves you back a little bit, but you can't do that in this game. You couldn't do it in World, you can only do that in Rise, so. Integration, brilliant. Yeah, I can go to training camp. Spamming failed ISS with Quick Sheath, yeah. Yeah, with Quick Sheath, that moves probably, that tech, if it is in the base game, or the real game, probably gonna be a little insane. Oh. I recommend everyone try Longsword. Like, give it a good old try. You know what I mean? Like, just give it a good old try. Holy shit! Isabella got 3 plates and a gem. Holy shit! Unless those are my rewards. I wasn't paying attention. But if I can try. Oh my god! How do I shot web? Really hard to even think about. Yeah, I don't really know. Here, I'll probably... I moved. Like, the thing about this being a tech is that it's so hard that I literally might not even, like, do it. You know what I mean? The only thing I probably would do is the foresight slash thing. I have a buff right now. There you go. So, if I attack away so I don't get spirit gauge. Got it. Well, I got hit. Okay, well, I hit the thing. Apparently. See, it's so insanely hard. It's... I don't know, dude. I don't. At this point, it really doesn't even matter if they leave it in, because I don't think I'm ever gonna use it. How do you do the sheathing attack? Which one? You after you attack, you hold right trigger and push A to sheath your weapon, or special sheath. Then you do Y to do the regular one, which will give you a spirit gauge buff, or you push right trigger to do the EI spirit slash. So after any attack, pretty much, almost any attack, any normal attack basically, you push right trigger and A, and then you do special sheath. Y is an EI slash, which is a double hit, which will give you a, if you hit a monster with by either of those hits, it'll give you a spirit gauge buff, which will restore your spirit gauge over time. And then, okay. If you push right trigger, it does that. Which, you know, anime. And then there's spirit thrust, which is another thing. I've considered making a longsword guide for Rise, even without, like, making any other content, because of how fucking, like, intricate the design is. It does not make a single bit of sense when someone tells me, or when people say on Reddit and other places, and they say shit like, oh, look at her necklace, that's really cute. It's a bit weird, but it's really cute. Like, they say shit like, you know, there's so many moves that are just not worth using. And I literally made, like, I was like, no, every single attack, every single action on Longsword is usable in some way. It's just, that's just how this game works. That's just how Longsword works in this game. Like, in World and Rise, that's how it works. Oh shit, it's John Monster Hunter, what's up? I would just get lost in the buttons when I try Longsword. Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know, man. It's whiskey hangover.
Hard at work?
It's tough, dog. It's not really just like an easy weapon. And you know what I mean? Like,
Understood.
I just imagine someone like spending so much time to try to get better at Longsword,
What kind of monster we after this time?
and like they can't even like brag about it really. They can't, you know what I mean? Because it's just gonna be a lot of fucking assholes. Because, you know, someone like Peppo, some other fucker can make a YouTube video and they're gonna get like thousands of comments and shit, and most of them are gonna be positive and shit like that. But some random dude on YouTube, right? Like, you know, like, you're gonna get like maybe 10 comments, and like, you know, 4 of them will probably be like super negative. I don't know, whatever, dude. It's just, I don't know. Like, the main thing is, it's just, I just don't want. I forgot to turn. Wait a second. Are these support hunters literally like NPCs? Like, are they actually NPCs? That's so funny. What the hell? Wow, support hunter Rosso. What the fuck? I can't even kick them, huh? Oh, shit. Oh, Rosso's here. Rosso's Modern Life. Rosso's Modern Life. God, does anyone get that reference? Holy shit. That was stupid. Let's go! Hey, Jody. I see someone using Hunting Horn and just fumbling it, and I don't understand the problem is, so it's all preference. Honestly, fair. Because me using Hunting Horn, like, I am lost as hell, dude. I have no clue what's going on. I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. I need an adult. Rocco. Yeah. I haven't watched Rocco's Modern Life in so long. I don't even know if it's good. It's one of those, like, cow and chicken cartoons where it's like, it was a cartoon that was on, but like... Weapons are too different. True. It's not just like using a slightly different assault rifle and a shooter, yeah. Also, hey, come on. Tried to solo Arkveld, it's like impossible. Yeah, I did it earlier. I didn't have a great time. The time limit really is the worst part of it, but he also just does a ton of damage, so if it's any, for what it's worth, like, you know, like, this Rosso guy's great. For what it's worth, oh, less, okay, I thought Rosso died. I was like, dude, the NPC's not supposed to die. It's not allowed to die, right? Surely the NPC wouldn't, like, lose us a card. Ow. In the full game, this monster will not be as artificially difficult, because that's really just what it is right now. This is a challenge for people. Sorry guys, I need to go back to camp and eat. Oh my god, stop following me. That's really just what this is that it's just artificially difficult, you know? It's the same thing with pay to win. Like, things are objectively either are or are not pay to win. Either are or are not objectively artificially difficult. And I really do think having less time for kind of no reason makes something artificially difficult. And I feel that way about Fatalis as well. I'm out of cheese! Haven't bothered to try him solo. I don't want to bum myself out before the game even comes out. Yeah. The only reason I did it was because people keep asking me, hey, did you clear solo? Did you do it solo? And it's just like, dude, you guys are so fucking annoying. Fine, I'll do it. So, if it were up to me, I would just say, you know, they don't want me to do this solo, so I'll just wait until the game comes out. Because I didn't beat Malzeno solo. I don't want to. It's just pain. With the loadout that they gave us, oh, I fucked that up. With the loadout and everything they gave us for, like, you know, in the demo, it sucks. Yeah, I have feelings about Elatrion, about Fatalis, about some of the fucking... Come on, dude. The update content world and stuff like that. What's it called? Like, they recently came out and explained their philosophy behind... Oh, you're good, Wes. It's all good. Right now, we're just vibing, you know? Like, we're not farming, because, you know, none of this material matters. And we're not tryharding, because, like, we've already cleared this before. You know what I mean? We've done it. There's no pressure. But, yeah. Their philosophy behind, like, the update content is, like... I need to find the tweet, because I keep mentioning it. It's honestly kind of huge that they said this shit. Oops. Trying to find out how to fucking use this thing. Shut up, Rosso. Bruh. Man, I don't know where I found it. Did I save it, hopefully? God. Does anyone know what I'm talking about when I say, like, the... Like, some like, interview talked about... They talked about, like, how they felt about the, like, the title updates, right? The developer. Dude, I saved too much shit. God damn it. You're listening to 102.3 Fuamoko Radio. I'm drawing Yuri. Yuri Lee need to get a job. Yuri Lee, whatever. Man, I don't know if I can find this or if I even saved it.
Let's find out.
Gundar, the bite Pokemon, a water and black type, and I don't know.
I don't know. I love that. I don't know if I can find this. By the way, if you didn't know, the Ghillie Mantle doesn't drain duration if you don't move. Apparently that was that way in World as well. I had no fucking clue. Why do America like oil so much? Because the McDonald's fry. Man. Dude, you're drunk. You can barely walk. Yeah, no shit. That's why I'm gonna drive home, dumbass. Dude, there ain't no way I'm gonna find this. Son of a bitch. They apparently did one of those random half-second reveals for a new monster in the trailer for the game in Japan. That's my cue to get out of subreddit until the game comes out. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid, like, pretty much anything, do you know what I mean? Like, trailers. I haven't watched, like, half of the trailers that they've released. I don't think I've watched the main one that they came out with or anything like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I already know that I'm gonna like the game to a certain degree. I already know I'm gonna play it. I don't need to be sold on it, you know? Oh, shit. I thought I could force out of that for some reason. Oh. Ow! Oh. Hey Joe, what's up? I definitely didn't get really frustrated earlier, so don't watch the VOD. Like and subscribe. Links down below to Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. Second channel, music channel, etc. Uh-oh. Bruh. That's second slam. Ah! Ah! Oh! I actually thought I was out of... Dude, this support hunter is fucking awesome. He's literally being supportive. That's so funny. Come on, you're better than this. Come on, we got this. Come on, let's do this. Oh, he left! No, my support hunter. Bro. This is when the new random comes in and carts 2 times in a row. And then blames us for carting 3 times. Skinda. Unless that's someone from the chat, then that was... For legal reasons, that's a joke. No, I am joking, obviously. Regardless. Fucking... Why can't I go under it? Let me be under the monster. I want to be under him. Dude was a legit crestfallen for a bit, yeah. Alright, come on. I was locking in because I wanted to try to solo Arkveld because I knew people kept fucking asking me for that, and I just... Like, you know what I mean? Lol. It was a time. It was an event that happened. The bite of 87. Bottom text. Yeah. Oh god. There's a lot of hitboxes that I don't like. Some new ones that I didn't know I liked. Didn't know I didn't like. Whatever. This game is just better. These games are just better in multiplayer. Like. Oh, I was stuck in an attack. Hopping on so I can throw headers on. Alright, bet. No, see, it's happening. The what is it called? The prophecy come true. Uh oh. Oh, it's fine. I have heroics. Ah! Thank you. Ah! Holy shit! I thought that was gonna hit me. I've kept up with every trailer and leak. I'm just too hyped. That's fair as well. I just personally don't want to see anything because I want it to be both for myself as well as for, like, you know, I guess the stream. I just want it to be, you know, more genuinely, like, fresh, I guess that makes sense. Like, I've seen Balahara, I've seen some other ones. I've seen the big monkey. I haven't seen what they do though, you know. I've only seen a little bit of what Balahara does. That's all just gonna be... I'll see it when it happens, and people are gonna say like, "Oh, has he fought Arkveld yet?" Oh, like I'll be 2 minutes into the stream, and someone will be like, "Has he fought Arkveld yet?" I'll be like, "Monster Hunter World Part 1," and I'll be on the starting soon screen. Monster Hunter Wilds, holy shit! And they'll be like, oh, did he beat Arkveld yet? Did he beat the monster after Arkveld? Did he beat you-know-who? Chat, does he know? Does he know Alma's the end boss? It's just like, dude, guys, shut the fuck up. Like, let me play the game. God damn it. Ah! Like, after a certain point, mostly in Master Rank, Monster Hunter games just make playing with other people necessary. Oh, your hunts are going to take tournament seats. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's my bad. I was holding it, and I gambled on a fart, so...
I'm glad you're all right. Take a
Alma, shut the fuck up.
stock
Oh my god.
supplies before heading out, okay?
I don't need an option to make my cat stop talking. I need an option to stop Alma from being, like, pseudo-supportive, you know what I mean? Like... hate that shit. I blame chat for this. I do too. Yeah, people shame me for it like Monster Hunter is supposed to be a solo game. Yeah, literally. It's obnoxious.
Yes.
And it's funny too because it's just like, it'll never be enough. It will never be enough. Literally. Like, what's that? You didn't solo Arkveld? Well, opinion invalid. What's that? You soloed Arkveld, but you took almost all the entire time limit? Opinion invalidated. What's that? You soloed Arkveld in 10 minutes? But you used the Longsword. Opinion invalid, you know, whatever. It's just like, y'all, I don't fucking care. Like, keep carding, yeah. No, it's all good. Who was that last guy? People bragging they totally called Gypsaris like they weren't looking at the leaks, yeah. One thing's for sure, if they nerf this, then we riot. We uninstall. Hello, Gecko Kitsune. Yeah, like, I mean, it should be reasonably obvious, but whenever I say like, oh, I do this, or I think this way, or this or that, or whatever, by no means am I ever really saying, like, everyone should think this way, right? Most of the time when I say stuff, too, like, I kind of want to just, like, validate people who probably go kind of unheard and unvalidated. The example that I used yesterday was playing Mega Man and years ago, having a rough time with it, and trying to see online if anyone else felt the same way, right? If the fights felt a little too hard. And what I would always see would be people saying like, no, it's actually pretty easy. No, actually, I found the game to be quite simple. You know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers look so goddamn nerdy as they say this shit. Like they think they look cool or something, but like, dude, there's, I don't know, man. Humility. I gotta be really, really careful with how I say these things. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I keep trying to think and everything just turns up bleak, so maybe it's best if I don't. You switch axe or charge blade? Yeah. Give me a sec. Best Switch X player I know took 4 hours to solo Arkveld and it took 90 minutes. Skill's only part of it. Yeah, for real. And like, I don't think I'm a bad longsword player necessarily. Maybe I'm not like fully grasping what I need to be doing in Wilds or something like that, but like, I think I'm playing pretty damn well. Do I have a Switch X? No. I'm gonna change armor though. I've been using the fit too much, you know what I'm saying? Everyone knows the true Monster Hunter gameplay loop, slogging through an hour-long hazing session, then being able to say easy. Yeah, honestly. Sometimes I think, and then I forget. But yeah, I don't know, dude. To a certain point, they don't care. Obviously, they're getting what they get out of it, regardless, and they're just being assholes. Like they're just rude. You know what I mean? They get like some sick pleasure out of like, you know, whatever, owning the libs or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just humility is by far one of like the most attractive things. And like I was saying, like to a lot of people that probably doesn't fucking matter. But like you're so fucking. No one wants to be around someone who isn't humble. Like, you know what I mean? Someone who's just like extremely cocky no matter what. You could be the coolest dude who does like everything right all the time, and people still don't want to deal with your bullshit. You know what I mean? There's some babes out there, let me tell you, who are very physically attractive. But the moment they start yapping, I'm just like, wow, I don't want anything to do with you. You know what I mean? Like, just be humble. Holy fuck, the counter! What's the most memorable Monster Hunter for you? Probably 4 Ultimate. Probably the closest to my heart. Blame Dark Souls personally. Honestly, somewhat, yeah. The game being a cult classic, as well as Monster Hunter also being a cult classic, like, generally speaking, these types of games have really toxic communities because they're like, you know, oh, this is my game, you know, and now they're bringing all these people in and they're casualizing it and they're making it easier for the new players or some shit. And it's like, man, shut the fuck up. You sound corny as hell. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody give a shit about what you have to say. My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke, send that baby to a spiral. Sopranos to it, you know we keep it on the high note. There's levels to it, you and I know. Bitch, be humble. Hold up, sit down. Be humble. I remember syrup sandwiches and something. That's all I remember. All's my life I had to fight. Nazareth, I'm fucked up. Homie, you fucked up. But if God got us, then we gon' be alright. That's the wrong song. Still a good song. Kendrick's really good. Anyway. Be humble. The man said so. The chip damage is insane. Yeah, literally, dude. That was the sword counter. If I can try to do the offset, which is harder. Like, ooh! Oh! Oh, right. You get sword gauge by using axe, which is so funny that this is the game that... Is this the game that added that? Because that seems like that's how it should work. You hit with the axe, you get the sword mode. Like, that is how the weapon should have functioned. I don't know if this is new or... You know what I mean? Like, oh... I'll try to get an offset. Uh-oh. Oh! I mean, that wasn't an offset, but that was sick as hell. It's not the move I wanted to do. Whoops. Full release! It's always been like that. Always? No. I mean, it's not always been like that. It's not like that in Portable Third, right? Like the sword gauge will recharge while you're in axe mode, but like actually refilling it as you hit monsters, like that's got to be recent. Oh! What the fuck? I didn't even get my reload. Zarel, can you confirm or deny? Oh wait, why am I asking Zarel? Zarel's a dual blade main now. And let me try to get the offset. thing that sucks about this offset too is like you can't delay it. Yeah, that was a successful one, and look how much health I lost. What do you mean? I'll go check, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not a switch axe man for sure. Yo, the counter attack for switch axe and sunbreak is so hype. Oh my god. Severus. Isn't that a Harry Potter? But I'm not a wizard. I'm just Harry. Well, just Harry. You're a wizard. Listen, Hagrid, you fat oaf. I'm not a fucking wizard. Harry, what is with this language? You'll go to Hogwarts. You'll get a shite-y owl. Or something like that. You'll go to class and you'll be fucking pleased with it. It's a really good video. I don't even know how to explain what, like, maybe the title would be. Uh-oh. I want to say the counters that you have with switch axe, like, they gotta be, like, worst case scenarios, you know what I mean? It's gotta be, like, something that saves you, not something that you want to do, right? Oh, hey, Claude. Doesn't in portable third. I know for a fact it did in World at least. Okay. I could see it being in World. I didn't remember it in Rise though, because like I remember they had that one switch skill that like you could do a dash and reload or something like that, and like some other stuff that, you know, affected the gauge, and that was cool. I don't know. Found an argument about how Monster Hunter become more easier. What do you think? It's not true. Not at all. In many ways, Wilds is harder than older games. And people just don't want to admit that because they think that, like, how hard a game is says something about them. Things were harder in my day. Back when monsters had 2 attacks, and also we only had 2 attacks. And those attacks both did 3 billion damage, and you had to make sure you were standing 1 pixel to the right. Otherwise, the monster would own you. Oh, it would be such ownage, bro. You have no idea. Now in these games, each monster has like 1 trillion attacks. And they all do like 300 damage each. Despite the fact that we only have 150 health at any given time. Anyways. Hey, what's up? I'm watching your 30-minute guide on the Garuga. Not expected to see the channel go live. Hey. Well, I hope you like the guide. I'm still around. Hope you like the streams as well. Okay. Dude, imagine. Okay, I want a variant of monster where it literally just spams moves over and over to show people how actually absurd most monsters would be if it just did 1 move over and over. Oh, I might be dead. I'm fine actually. I feel like it starts much easier and ends harder. Depends on the game, but I mean, yeah, I think that's probably more fair. Neat. Helps a lot. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. It's always nice to be like, you know, now that I'm finished with the series, quote unquote, there's still more I want to do. It's just nice that it'll always be around for when people are like, you know, getting into the game. I think that's just really special. I think that's really nice. Yeah, Garuga, is it like high rank? Because yeah, high rank Garuga is a mess. Or specifically G rank moveset Garuga, which includes Netcoat's high rank. G rank Garuga is really hard. I don't think I actually ever fought him like outside of in G rank. I don't think you have to fight him, so I just didn't. I think it does get easier, but that doesn't really a bad thing. Especially in old gen, what's the difficulty? It's just the game being janky. Yeah, I mean, I just think most of it really is like we just have more options to deal with with the game's bullshit, you know? And back in the day, like there was just stuff that we literally couldn't deal with. In my case, I got better at the franchise. Yeah, true. I really think that is part of it a bit. Oh, this damages you? Holy shit, guys. Wait, what? The fire in the grass damages you. I don't know if I like that. Or did it? I don't know, man. That was such a weird interaction. Wait a second. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. What the fuck is this? You telling me I can't light the grass on fire to burn him? What? What? How does the grass burning work? Because like I shot torch pods at the ground, it didn't do anything. That would be such a cool interaction. Imagine like the weather changes and you're like, oh, now I can... God damn it. Now I can, you know, set the grass on fire to do some chip damage, you know? That'd be kind of cool. Hell, not even chip damage. Only thing I miss in new games is the amount of research and respect required for certain monsters. Fair enough, yeah. I mean... Yeah. I think I tend to agree, for sure. I think it gets a bit too much with some monsters, like Elatrion, where, like, there is just some stuff that you... It's hard, because back in the day, you would only ever get your information out of the game, because you couldn't find that shit in-game, right? Nowadays, you can find a lot of information in the game, but only sometimes. And sometimes the information that is essential for success is going to be found, you know, offline, or online, rather. That just sucks. Oh. But yeah, mostly, honestly, due to my guide series, I did prepare a hell of a lot more in Freedom Unite than I did in like any Rise things. I did prepare a bit for Primal Mazzino though, Primordial, whatever. Missed the kick in old gen, fair, honestly. So we got a whopping 1 damage per tick? Yeah, probably. Comically large blood splat from the tick, yeah, really.
Let's take a quick break.
Dude, the things I would do to Ashley if the cameras weren't rolling.
Time for a few quick reps.
I just got the power up. Oh, that's rough. I feel that, honestly. Some things you can make those older games easier. I have no idea you'd ever find out. Yeah, literally. Like Tigress doing dragon damage. True. Phrasing. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. I'd fuck the shit out of Ashley if y'all weren't watching. Is that better? Someone watching my Freedom Unite video comes in here and they're like, what the fuck? Like, well, don't meet your heroes, I guess. Sorry. Ashley, get out of there. What are you talking about? No, Ashley's cool with it. Believe me, she has... Never mind. Anyway, okay. Okay. Look, felines can move on their own. Felines can talk on their own. Like, as far as I'm concerned. When two individuals who love each other very much. Bottom text. Look, if you can marry Pokemon, then anyway. I'm just saying, don't limit yourself. Uh-oh. Oh, hell yeah. Y'all are gaming. What the fuck? What's your favorite monster? Honestly, I don't really know. It's really hard for me to pick favorites of anything. The only reason I would say Longsword is my favorite is because I just use it so much. But, like, I can tell you what monsters I don't like Rathalos. Great Macau is up there. I love his design. Hypnocatrice is cool too. You can't marry Pokemon? That depends on the game. Or the fanfiction. Whatever. What are you talking about? Maybe the real monster was... Did you know in terms of small monsters? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, John Monster Hunter. Thank you. This is the end game on the version of Monster Hunter? No, I thought that today was going to be the last day, but apparently... Like, I knew that the PlayStation Network shut down or whatever, so they added a new... Hello. They added an extra day because of the PlayStation thing went down. But... Oh. 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 I didn't realize it was for everyone, you know? You know what? The counterattacks are also really good for roars. That's one thing for sure. Look at that, dude. It's like I didn't even counter at all. Joker. No, Joker. There's no laws against a Pokemon, Batman. You know what I'm gonna do to that thing. Nice. I almost carted. Crying, pissing, shitting, and carting. You think you're the shit, bitch? You ain't even the cart. Nah, y'all just gaming. That's the long and short of it, really. How are you doing that? What the hell? Oh, was it just like Y and then right trigger? So I did switch axe. I guess let's do Chargable.
Hard at work?
Does it make it any better if I say I'm down bad for Alma too? Because I mean, in this game, not Fear specifically.
I'll be waiting here.
Cancel the Crimson Slash animation. Oh, I take a chip. And eat it. You know, I haven't eaten these, have I? Have I? No. I mean, let me show you how to cup a meal. First you take some fish. Then... Well, shit. Honey on a fish? Fish. Mushrooms. Yummers. Yay! Drizzle some honey. Yummers. Yay! Cook it up. Eat it. Yummers. Yay! Yummers. Yummers. Take back my earlier statement, I also really miss gunner armor. Fair. To be fair, they did give us 2 versions of each armor set from this game, so I mean, that is pretty sick. Hard at work, yeah, literally. Want to see the quests? That's what I name my boobs. My boobies. My big badonkas. My, whatever. I do, Joe. Anyway. Die. Fair. Reasonable crash out.
Happy to help anytime.
The Gypceros is sick of your shit and left the locale. Fair. I wonder what other ingredients they're going to add to the game. Like, what could you add? We got meat, fish, and veggies for the main thing. And then we got mushrooms, chilies, and herbs. And then honey. I forgot already. Josephu! So we got meat, fish, veggies, and then we got cheese, shrooms, and shrimp, and then herbs, honey, and chili. What would it look like if you just made meat? Maybe I'll do that later. Or just made veggies or whatever, you know? Beer. Nurse, he's making fanfics again. Real and true.
My whiskers are tingling.
Bitch, shut the fuck.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild. They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Gypceros is so baller for letting you carve it alive just so it can get the jump on you. Yeah, the commitment to the bit is crazy. I carved a Gypceros head off of a Gypceros that was feigning death. Like, I just want to see, like, the animation of my character, like, tearing off a Gypceros' head. And just for me to be like, I've done it! And then, it, like, behind me is just Gypceros, like, rising up from the grave. With no head. So no head. I don't remember how to... I don't remember how to charge blade. No headhunter, yeah, literally. Thanks. Yeah, literally. Give us head cuts. I'm pretty sure, originally they were thinking about, like, hey, you know, should we have, like, body part cuts, right? Like, legs, wings, heads, stuff like that. I figured that was just a bit too gruesome for, like, the vibe that they were going for. But it was originally at least, like, thought about, which is interesting. Azrael. Legitimately, like, playing Charge Blade. Oh, God! Like, it just sucks, like, being tripped by everyone. Specifically with Charge Blade. I don't really feel that with any other weapon so far. Oh, I'm not too dead. Okay, man. Nice. Wonder if some palette. I'm not reading that. I've seen the fan art. I still remember one of the devs during the anniversary talking about concept behind Charge Blade. They wanted a weapon that was simple. Apparently, data mined Rathalow's head from the first game. Sheesh. Oh, jeez, that is weird. That would be interesting though. Yeah, a body part that like. Kind of like the what's it called? The centipede demon from Dark Souls. Like when you cut its tail off, it just starts moving around. It's icky. Nice. Nice. That was the funniest shit. Just seeing the fucking Kinsect float across the screen. That was comedic timing. Maybe not the best comedic timing, but it was still comedic timing. Bruh. What? My guard point! My cabbages. Yeah, the sacred recovery is very frustrating sometimes. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, dude. Severable tail, it becomes a small monster would be amazing. Yeah, for real. Like, you could kill the small monster and then carve it, right? That's how you get the tail. That'd be really cool. Really creepy, really weird, but really cool. Read it, it's important to the plot for the world building. I'll bet, alright, bet.
Learning their attacks and reach will be vital.
He's like, this game's equivalent to wire bug recovery, and a lot of times it's better not to. Yeah, literally. People originally saw the wire bug recovery or wirefall, and they were just like, this is stupid. There's like no penalty for being hit anymore. Why do they keep making Monster Hunter worse? And it's like, you fucking are so lame. Please never speak. Take a vow of silence. For the good of humanity. And as I was playing it, I was like, dude, hold on, actually. Fucking the wirefall is actually not good to use all the time. Turns out. You're coming with me. Oh. Oh, you motherfucker. That sucks, dude. In what way would I... Ah, rip. In what way would I be able to tell that, like, the first one's not gonna hit me? You know what I mean? Calm down. What happened? What did I... What? Went for Helmbreaker? It's all good. Sometimes you just gotta.
I'm glad you're all right.
How dedicated are Palicos to helping hunters? Would they... Alright.
Supplies before heading out, okay?
Love Wirebug recovery, Spider-Man, but I have a hunk of metal strapped on my back. Real. Haven't seen Charge Big Clash move. It feels kind of wimpy compared to the other weapons. Yeah, it's yeah, yeah. I don't know. Went for Demon Dance. Yeah, I saw that. I got hit because well, I got hit when you got hit when you were doing Demon Dance, but like I had enough health to survive, and you unfortunately didn't. I guess. Dude, I was spamming A that entire time I stopped moving. I fucking hate when games don't let you, like, do stuff. Like, if that makes sense, like that. Like, it just... Like, let me in. I'm just gonna make meat. What does this look like? Aww. The music is different. It's shorter. I really like seeing the pad of the the butter beef tossed in the pan. That's really cool. I hear someone outside. That's awesome, brother. This is pretty funny. Everyone always like going to the same tent. It makes sense from a gameplay perspective, but it's funny. Like imagine everyone being like, let me go change my weapon. Like, yeah, I want to change mine too. And everyone, like 40 people just run into a single tent. Made for like maybe 4 or 5 people at most. Meat covered meat. True. The schmeat. Yeah, the way the butter slid around. Whoa, damn. That's some nice looking hair. What the hell? Definitely stands out. Me when I see a baddie. Or a mirror. Just kidding. Impressive. Very nice. Elf bar hair. Real. Wood.
Commencing quest by order of the guild.
We got this. We got this.
Supplies will help with this quest. Let's be sure to use them.
They better use, like, verticality better in this game than they did in Rise. I want to jump off of a tower. You know what I mean? I want to jump off of a tower from, like, Freedom Unite and stuff. Or Dose or whatever. And, like, glide all the way down. Glide all the way down with the Sacred. You know what I mean? That'd be so cool. Just gonna main dual blades, to be honest. Hey, I mean, I know it's kind of painful. And it kind of sucks. But honestly, it may be a good thing. Try to think of it that way. And to be fair, they are going to change some Switch X things. Some, you know, so hopefully you like it better in the full release. But, you know, I switched over to Greatsword because I was unhappy with what they did with the Longsword and for Ultimate. So maybe this will be similar. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Thanks for the help and quests and such. Thanks for throwing my fucking hunts, bro. Just kidding. Oh, Lamau. Playing raw dual blades, of course, is bad. Real. Oh, Jesus, dude. That really sucks. Yeah, Capcom extended the open beta. I literally thought it was going to end today. Which is why the name of it... Whatever. But you know what? To be fair, I don't know if I'll really play much tomorrow. Or if at all. Actually, no, I'm not going to. So, I guess for me, this will be the last day of the beta. I've been playing this beta so fucking much that it may... I don't know. It's really silly. Like, this is the flagship of the series, of the game, sorry. So it makes sense, but it also is very funny that like I'm gonna have so much practice on this fight when I get to it in the main game. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, you can charge the deploy move. I don't know too much about you know. But yeah, there's like, I learned in Rise about that, and like there's cooldown on it and stuff like that. Or at least in Rise there is. I was like, what the fuck what are these things? And like I tested it out and like, oh, okay, cool, that's neat. Yeah, no Open Beta 2 Part 2 Ending 2. No, I will be streaming Stalker tomorrow though on my second channel. So we'll see how that goes. Probably not incredibly great, but I mean, never really went... Okay, well... Probably worse than this channel, unfortunately, but I think it'll be better in the long run. Why don't I have earplugs? Why am I going that direction? No, I know why. That's fucking stupid. Well, what was my second channel? Heady 2. It's in the description. Yeah, all the dead small monsters. That is kind of crazy. Yeah, oh, holy fuck. I will... If you're not in the Discord, feel free to join that as well. There's a link down below. I ping a stream roll when I go live. And I have a separate one for Monster Hunter and one for... Well, not one for when I play Stalker, but like basically a general stream one and then one for Monster Hunter. So if you only want Monster Hunter streams, then you can do that. But if you want, you know, anytime I stream, then I have one like that, so... Yosefu! Bro. This is hard to use, dude. Oh! Dude, I'm turning my fucking hands into a pretzel trying to use this weapon. Because I have to hold the B button while I'm doing all this. Holding B right now. Pushing Y. Pressing right trigger and A is very awkward. Oh god, not the right direction. Bro. Nice. Oh, I don't have white. Oops. Je suis monté. Here we go. Hope they get the insect balance right this time. It feels like speed's the only stat that ever matters in the end. Yeah, honestly, same. To be fair, I'm not a insect main, insect glaive main, but that is really how it feels to me as well, as an outsider looking in. Dog, I'm fucking gaming. Holy shit! Did you see that? Oh my god. Ah, okay. That was actually epic, dude. That was some crazy shit. Encyclopedia players will see this and say, hell yeah. Man. Easy. Like, how can anyone see this and be like, yeah, new Monster Hunter's just not very good. Like, dude, this is so cool. Don't get me wrong, I hate this piece of shit monster, but it's cool. Arkveld tail. Damn, you have to get off your sacred to carve. Damn, look how wet my sacred is. Hello. Anyhow. Six minutes left capturable. Real. Real. Real? Oh, what am I doing? What if you don't? He's awful affectionate, yeah.
Time for a few quick reps.
Always.
Fur. They made Gemma and you're really gonna talk about like that about birds and cats? Yeah. Look, man. Alma, first of all. Ashley's working out. Oh, I didn't even notice! Oh, imagine the sweat. Just kidding. Oh! Oh! Why did I say that? That was so cool. Now if someone clips this epic moment, they have to include the incredible cringe. Which I guess, I mean, you're watching my channel, like, I guess you kind of sign up, you know, you get what you sign up for, I guess. Nice. Nice. Oh, I thought I felt my controller vibrate. Wink wink. Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh! Go! Oh! What? Huh? What? What do you mean? Where has it gone? It's cringe to be afraid of cringe. True, actually. Yeah. Is it up here? Okay, it is up here. Alright. Claimed by Hava. Yeah, literally. Balahara, the new strongest monster in Windswept, whatever it's called.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
No, my carve. Sketchy. Yeah, clip that shit, yeah, for real. That's crazy. Oh. What a cool end screen. Don't you think? Oh! I got 7 of them now. Holy shit. 1651. Nice. My end screen is pitch black. Yeah, same. Timed evaded on a sacred. Well, yo. Will Horn for clout. Did Krusty just get here? Guys. Guys. Also, that's awesome. I love how you can, like, put text on the things. Yeah, no problem, Les. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. I think that is gonna be it for me right now, though. P hypnosis. P hypnosis. Oh no, it worked! Ah! That is gonna be it for me right now. Sorry if you just got here or anything like that. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. There are links down below to my Twitter, Twitch, and Discord if you'd like to follow me or join us. That'd be really cool. There's also my second channel and also my music channel if you want to check that out. That'd be awesome. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming on my second channel if you'd like to check that out. Yeah, sorry. I will also, like, what's it called? Ping the appropriate channel and everything in. Oh, Krusty's over there. In the Discord. So if you want like customizable notifications, then join the Discord. Unfortunately, YouTube is only so useful, you know. But in terms of notifications, yeah. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I really appreciate you. I'm a little tired. I gotta go make some dinner, get some food and drink, and finish up some other work. This has been the Open Beta 2, Part 2. I was there. We were there for the Open Beta 1. We were there for the Open Beta 2, and now here for the Open Beta Part 2. There is still another day, but I don't think I'll be playing that because I'm a little burnt out, I guess. You can only do the same content so long, right? Until it gets a bit too much, I guess. But I did try to solo it this time. It went pretty well. And if you want to go check that out, you can go check it out in the VOD. Just, go back. I don't turn monetization on until I add timestamps, and I won't really add timestamps until the video processes and all that jazz. So, thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.